Hey everybody, it's Danny Ballard with Danny'sDailyMotivation.com. I wanted to chat with you a little bit today about what's going on with all the coronavirus things. So it's a weird time. There's weird energy, there's weird things happening. It's uncomfortable for a lot of people. A lot of us do not function well during change and during periods of unpredictability. And so if you really think about it, there's a lot of that going on right now. We really don't know what this is going to look like, how long it's going to last. We've got things, restaurants in Denver as of today at 12:30 are closed for the next 8 weeks. So it's a very difficult time in our world, and we're all trying to figure it out, and hopefully we're doing that together, and hopefully we're doing that with kindness. But I wanted to offer you a couple of thoughts and ideas that I've heard from people over the last several days. And the first thing is creative ways that you can do your current business. So there's a lot of people out there that unfortunately, like at the restaurant, that work at a restaurant that they're really going to be out of work for 8 weeks. And that's a challenge for a lot of people. A lot of people may not have a lot of reserves or savings. They depend on their income on a month-to-month basis to be able to really survive and pay their bills. And this is really challenging for them. And a lot of different industries are that way. There are some of you that have ways in your current business or career that you can actually do it remotely. And so I want you to be thinking about ways to actually use remote measures and virtual ways that you can meet with your clients. So for example, in our coaching business, I use Zoom a lot. And so Zoom is a wonderful video conferencing platform that allows us easily and simply and really at no cost to be able to do that. So first of all, think about your current role, whether you're a business owner, whether you have a career. Is there a way that you can do your work remotely and virtually? One of my clients today, she's a school teacher, and they were talking about they're developing their curriculum so that they can start offering some of this material online to their clients. So I think it's a wonderful, to their students, it's a wonderful way to do that. And then some other ideas to think about is number two is what new additional ideas could you come up with? And so I heard today that one of the ladies that she actually works at a restaurant as a server, but she also teaches piano lessons. And so she's actually now offering online virtual piano lessons as a way to supplement her income. I thought that was such a brilliant idea. And so it's at this time, it's a time to be creative. It's a time to think about how can we think outside the box? What other ideas do we have and can we have to really help those people around us? I've got one of my clients that has a big event coming up in a few weeks in Dallas, and it was a live event. They've converted that entire thing to a virtual summit now, and it's being received very well. In fact, they're going to continue to do the live events going forward, but they're going to add this virtual summit as an additional resource to their business. And so what's turning out to be a very difficult time and a very difficult situation in our world, people are using that to find opportunity, to find new ideas and find ways to help each other. Another one that I actually met with recently that I thought was so powerful, he has a business that he actually has a property management company. And one of the ideas is how can we become more virtual as it relates to showing properties? And so we put an entire process together to be able to actually develop that as a part of their business. Those are ideas that can be creative, and we turn what it can be a difficult situation into a learning opportunity, a what else is possible opportunity. And so continue to ask yourself that question. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is a lot of us are at home more than we have been in a very long time. Self-quarantine, right? Or maybe mandatory quarantine. And a friend of mine, Melissa, she told me, she said, for introverts, this is kind of like an introvert's dream, right? We have to stay at home. We can't be around people. But for those of us that are extroverts, and probably a lot of you know that I am and can relate to that yourself, it's not very easy for me to stay at home. I'm a go person. I want to get out. I want to make things happen. I like to be around people. So this is not as easy to do that. And so some things to think about is think about a creativity list. What are all the things that you have said for years that you would do if you just had the time to do it? Maybe you're going to write a book. Maybe you're going to learn to play an instrument. Maybe you're going to paint a wall in your house. Maybe you're going to create something new, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, now's the time to do it. So take this time that we have that we weren't planning for when we're all in our houses and we're trying to figure out how to use this time more effectively. I'm concerned that a lot of people are going to sit on the couch and watch the news all day, and that's probably not very helpful. And a lot of people might begin to kind of get lost in YouTube and all these kinds of things of the things that are happening. Take this opportunity to think about what else you can do, what is possible, how you can actually create some of the things that you've wanted to create in your life, and let's turn this into a positive experience. Hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. Let's all work together to support each other, encourage each other, be kind to each other, and let's make this world a better place. Thanks. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.